My daughters always said that my favorite daughter was Shulamith, and they said it all the time. I don't want to say whether it was true or not, but that's what they felt. So that tells you a little bit about the way my home was run. Shulamith, Shulamith. I was with Shulamith for 28 years. There were 32 girls when we began, and I had to go to each class before they graduated from the 8th grade. And I had to say to them, this is what we're going to do. This is the kind of school we're going to have. And it was a fun school, but it was a serious school. We got Middle States accreditation, which was a big thing. And the school was in Borough Park, right across the street from the Young Israel of Borough Park. It was really a beautiful school. At the beginning, we had 32 girls in 2 classes. In addition to being the principal, I should also teach 2 classes of English, all for the same money. I've heard wonderful things about Shulamith. I keep in touch with many of the people, teachers and students. I think what makes me the proudest of the school is that there was a lasting camaraderie and love, really affection. It was palpable. You didn't have to think about it. The girls loved to go to school, and we loved to have them, and the teachers were wonderful. We sent girls, besides to Israel, we sent 2 delegations to Russia. If you have self-esteem, you can accomplish everything, and too many girls lack self-esteem. They're not given that self-confidence. But our girls were told, you can do anything, and that's what we capitalized on, and it grew and grew and grew. Went to medical school, they went to law school, they raised children. They really accomplished things that women should accomplish, and more besides. Do you know that we had a girl who was Ruth Bader Ginsburg's law clerk, Rachi Shorish, and she was clerking at the Supreme Court. So I called up the Supreme Court, and I asked if it was possible for me to bring 2 classes. They said yes. So we went to the Supreme Court. The girls remembered that it was a big moment. Ruth Bader Ginsburg came down and spoke to the girls about what they can do. And her clerk, who was our student, was the first from girl she really knew. And Rachi was an ice nem. She was just a wonderful girl. Everybody loved her. You girls, you could do anything. Anything you really set your mind to, you can do. And that's a wonderful thing to believe. I'm very happy with the way they turned out. And I've seen the results. I've seen the finished product. Shuvi, Shuvi, HaShulamith. And that's what we try to do with the girls, that we should come back to all the old things, all the old ways. And they appreciated their grandparents, because we spoke about that all the time. We tried to impress upon them that if it weren't for their grandparents, who knows where we would all be. Such darling girls, such bright girls, lovely girls. We kept singing about Eretz Yisrael, and I remember we went to that parade. We were so proud of that, being in that parade. My parents were wonderful parents. They had just 1 child, me, and my mother was the principal of Beis Yaakov of the Lower East Side for over 50 years. My father was a teacher at RJJ, a school principal, and a professor at YU. I come by this naturally. I'm sorry I couldn't be at the dinner, but I want to thank everybody that did come, because Shulamith is not just an institution. It was a way of life. I feel very happy and proud of the fact that the things that we did in the past to build the kids up and to make them feel so good about themselves are still continued today, because that's like a legacy. Thank you, Rabbi Klammer, for these beautiful memories.
Thank you, Dr. Katz. This is the beginning of a new beginning.
Okay, very nice.